Good afternoon. This afternoon I'd like to talk to you about the new XYT51 from Takamaz. The machine is configured two different ways. One is as a bar feeding type machine, 2-inch bar feeding machine, and now Takamaz also offers this with an extended rail gantry loader. So we can gantry load blank parts into the machine, or we can bar feed it either way. It's a very exciting machine. So let me start talking to you a little bit about the machine. Basically, it's an 826 spindle, 2-inch bar capacity, 25 horsepower, which is really nice for this size machine. As you can see, the tool setters are already included and standard on both, and also the coolant and the air at the chuck, which is also nice, both on the first and the second spindle. So I want to point your attention to the upper turret. The upper turret is all live at all 12 stations. This is a BMT standard 45, and it has the half index, so you can actually mount up to 24 tools on the turret if you'd like to. The lower turret is the same, so you can actually use the same tools on both turret. Again, BMT 45, 12 station, all live, with the half index, allowing up to 24 tools as maximum capacity. This is the parts catcher here. Basically, I'll show you the arm in just a moment. The parts catcher comes out and picks off with the second spindle. And as we move forward, I'm really excited to show you the kind of inside of the machine here. So on this side here, you can see this is the parts catcher mechanism here, which actually traverses over, and this is the bucket basically that goes underneath the second spindle. That'll take the finished parts and drop them on the outfeed conveyor. Now, one of the nice things about the Takamaz machine is that the conveyor is inside the machine, so the finished parts are somewhat protected against the outside environment. So the parts would transition over here to the finished outfeed conveyor, and then this is on the right-hand side of the machine now, so the finished parts would come out on the outfeed conveyor. Now, I want to point your attention to one thing. This is about chest height for me. So it really enables you to add any type of deburr station that you wanted to, maybe some kind of vibratory bowl feed or something like that to clean up the parts. Very easy to transition the parts down to that type of mechanism. I can't see it here, but this is where the chip conveyor, it's a right-hand style chip conveyor that would come in through the coolant tank there and come up over, and your chips would be on the right-hand side here. And just walk around the back of the machine a little bit and see the flood coolant pumps are included. This is the back side of the machine. And back around to the front. I want to point your attention to the control. It swings out very nicely, and it's at the Fanuc 32i control with split screen for both turrets on there. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and kind of run the machine in full auto mode to give you a feeling of how that looks. I will mention that all of the axis drives and all the spindle motors, everything is FANUC on this machine. So again, this machine's in our showroom, so I would welcome you anytime that you want to see the machine. We could do a Zoom meeting or a Teams meeting or something like that. I can walk out here and we can do it live. I can show you the machine and open it up, and we can kick the tires on the machine. Anytime you need a time study or a process or quote, we can review that in a meeting format as well. So thanks for joining in.